If you look at my life, like on paper, like in theory, I never stood a chance. I dropped out of school during my 7th grade year. I was homeless for a lot of my childhood. I've been on my own basically since I was 12. Both of my parents were in addiction, and so I became a product of my environment. I spent 25 years of my life in active addiction. It wasn't until April 8th, 2017 that I decided to go to treatment. I was court ordered to go to inpatient. It was either go to inpatient or go to prison. And at the time my daughter was 2.5. That lifestyle that I was in was the only lifestyle that my baby knew. I had every intention of going to treatment, appeasing the courts, getting out and getting loaded again. I had no desire to be in recovery. But then they would bring in Narcotics Anonymous and AA and CA, and these groups of women would come in inside the treatment facility. Just listening to them, like they planted a seed. I started thinking, well, maybe I can do this. Maybe this is what I want, because I knew that what I had been doing so far was not working for me. Narcotics Anonymous was the last thing I tried and the first thing that worked. Being able to turn my life around and be the role model that my daughter deserves is incredible. I'm just really grateful that that my children never have to see me loaded again. I never have to use a substance to modify the way that I'm feeling again. And I'm just really grateful for that. It wasn't until I had about 18 months clean that I came back to Edmonds to seek higher education. I knew in order to provide a life for my children that I needed higher education. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but Edmonds was really helpful in sitting down with me with advising and helping me come up with an academic plan that could get me started. I always knew that whatever I wanted to do, I wanted to work with youth due to my background and my history. I wanted to be that person that could possibly step in and help change even just one life. I was in the process of getting my associates when I heard of this CYFS program. One of my friends was attending here, getting her Bachelor's of Applied Science in that same program. And just listening to her talk about it, I was like, this was meant for me. I felt like this program was created just for me. I will be graduating in June of 2023 with my Bachelor's of Applied Science, specifically Child, Youth, and Family Studies. And being a woman of my age, it sounds crazy to think that that I just went back to school and I'm graduating in my 40s. But the truth is that anybody can go to college. It doesn't matter how old you are. Making that decision to focus on higher education for me was a game changer. I had no idea what I was doing. I really had no idea what I wanted. But once I got a taste of higher education, I was like, I could do this for the rest of my life. If I could just go to school, college for the rest of my life and learn, I'll be happy. I'd be content with that, And so it's really been an incredible journey. My wish for what comes next for all of us is that we find what we want and we reach out and we take it. We are worthy, we are deserving, and we are the future.